All right, everyone. A very good morning to each and every one of you present for today's live streaming session. All right, today being the 6th of November. Remember, yesterday the US elections had commenced, the pollings had started, the values are coming in. So there is going to be a lot of interesting factors that will be taken into consideration, especially with Mr. Trump kind of inching towards grabbing the seat of becoming the president of United States of America. So quite a lot of interesting things are currently happening. Correct. So a very good morning again, and I can see Sophia in the chat box. Hello, Sophia. I hope you had a great morning, and I hope you're going to have a much better day later on as well. Right? Quickly for everyone who are still entering the live streaming session, please make sure to grab anything and everything that is required for us to continue this session, whether it's your water, pen, paper, tea, coffee, whatever is required. Please quickly make sure you're comfortably seated, and let's focus as to what the markets are showcasing us today. Yes, the elections have started yesterday, elections pertaining to the US presidency, but the polls are still continuing, the numbers are still falling into place. So we are going to have a look at even those factors as well as our current holdings. Correct, our main focus is showcasing our potential in terms of holdings. So let me give you a quick introduction about myself. I am Harsh. I have 8 years of experience, right? 8 years of experience trading the financial markets. I mainly trade forex, all right, different kind of forex pairs as well as commodities, including gold, oil, silver, as well as US indices. Correct? We have the S&P 500, the Dow Jones 30, and the Nasdaq 100. I am more of a technical trader. All right. So I specialize in technical trading, and when it comes to technical analysis, I specialize in various aspects in terms of technical trading, such as supply demand, price action, trend analysis, order flow analysis, Fibonacci trading, so on and so forth. I have been blessed enough to be mentored by some of the best traders out there, especially the traders who have been trading on the floor, in on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So I have been blessed by being mentored by some of the best minds. I have been able to handle portfolios worth of 10 million plus. All right. So based on our analysis, based on our trading strategies, as in me, I have done commendably, exceptionally well. So I hope people are able to understand, the positions that from which we are coming to in order to, provide you value. Here, we at Dolphin Markets, we want to make sure that, we are able to provide you the best amount of information, correct? We basically are providing you with daily strategies. We basically have, three problems which we want to solve for you people. One is in terms of assessing what are your current holdings, correct? Second, we want you to provide our, trading strategies, aka hot stocks that can make you money, right? And third, but not the least, we want to even inform you when to close those positions so that you can make money. All right, people who are attending these live streaming sessions come with a question in mind as to what or what value are you providing to us, and this is exactly what I'm trying to say, that we are here to provide you with top notch value in terms of analysis, in terms of trading opportunities, right? AKA hot stocks, trading opportunities that can make you money, as well as education, right? Pertaining to technical analysis. So we have, live streaming sessions all the way from Monday till Friday, right? 5 days a week. And I, Harsh, will personally make sure to provide you three live streaming sessions, right? The session that takes place in the morning, as you are currently attending. This is the first live streaming session. Then we would be having the second live streaming session an hour prior to the stock market closure, right? During that time, we would be analyzing for more opportunities and updating you with our current holdings. And third but not the least, we would be focusing on the education aspect. Once the share market has closed, right, then we shift our focus to education and enlightening you all about the prospects of the international markets, correct, the forex and the future, the gold markets, the commodity markets. So I hope people are all set to go. I hope people are able to understand that yes, we are able to provide you with a lot of value, right? Again, let me reiterate, it's very important to showcase that we have been maintaining an Excel. This is based on a real time basis, as and how trades are taken, as and how trades are placed, the timings, the directions, and the positions at which we have entered, and the prices at which we have closed the trade. Now, whether we are hitting 2%, 10%, but the average consistency that we have been able to generate has been around 5%. So that has been commendable. Remember, we are not looking at one or two trades, we are looking at consistency, right? Trades being placed all the way from 8th of September, 18th of September, all the way till 30th. So I mean, there are a couple of things that we would be looking at in terms of showcasing how well we are able to provide you with such valuable information in terms of making money. All right, let's get to the charts and analyze our current holdings. Let me reiterate you again that we want you to inform us. We want you to communicate with us. Let us know your queries. If you have any running stocks which are currently going in loss, or if you want to get an idea as to what we would recommend in terms of analysis for a particular stock, you can always get back to me, right? I will try my best to inform you. As for those people whom we you are following our trading strategies, we want you to make sure that we will inform you in terms of closing positions, right? So once it comes to closing positions, remember, if you take a trade, you have to close a trade also, right, to make money. You cannot just let the trade run indefinitely. So I will make sure, and even my team of assistants will make sure to provide you with real time updates as to when to close the trades, right, so you can make money. All right, now let us go and look at the charts. Let us look at the holdings that we are currently having and how well they are performing. Remember, we did look at IP rings and all. I hope people have been aware. These trades have been closed. We have made consistent profits, right? Let me delete all this. Or let me keep it just to give you a clear example. The positions which have been provided to you, as you can see on the Excel, correct, certain trades have been provided to you based on the based on finding out based on technical analysis as well as fundamental analysis, certain trading opportunities that can make you money, right? So such a trade was given to you on the 30th of October as well as on 17th. Nonetheless, for people who have been following our trading strategy, we had provided you with an entry at around 200 level and price. Remember, we are talking about IP rings. Now people would be asking, okay, but Harsh, what is IP rings? So a quick understand in terms of what IP rings is. IP rings, as you can read right at the bottom right corner, it engages in the provision of manufacture of auto components, right? So it is based in the manufacturing sector. We will get into the fundamentals, but quickly, this is what has already happened, right? So that is the reason I need to showcase the potential of how well we are able to make consistent profits. All right, we had provided you an entry at around 200 level. For those who have been able to follow, for those who have taken action by taking trades on their platform, we have made sure that prices have almost escalated by 11%. We had given a modest target area of around 5, but nonetheless prices have gone all the way to 11, right? 11% profitability in terms of price appreciation. As for the previous trade that was provided at 230, remember, we had informed that yes, for people who had taken areas of entry at around 230, we added another position right at 200 so that we could reduce the average price. I hope people can see the dotted line. That is nothing but the average price. All right. I hope people are able to understand. Any doubts, any queries, you can always get back to me. All right, and I will do my best in terms of analyzing your shares or holdings, as well as providing you with analysis. Or if you have any other queries in terms of technical analysis, any other question, or if you just want to say a hi, you can always comment down in the chat box. All right. So as you can see, we had a trade given at 2:30, somewhere around the 16th of October, and the second trade opportunity was given to you around 30th. Nonetheless, the purple line is depicting the average price. Remember, if you take a price at a higher level, and if prices are correcting down, and if we enter again, we get a better average price, right? The average price reduces. Nonetheless, for people who had entered, could have closed and could have exited at break even, so you don't lose, you don't make, but you don't lose also, right? Remember, we are here to take consistent trades, right? Opportunities will keep coming and going. We are trying to analyze the markets and provide you with the best trading options. I hope people have been able to get a clear understanding how we provide you with trading opportunities. And for those people who have any issues in communication, right, in terms of whether you don't understand English properly, आप मुझे बताइए कमेंट बॉक्स में, मैं हिंदी में भी बात कर सकता हूँ, आप लिखिए, सो आई कैन केटर टू एवरीवन, मैं सबको प्रॉपरली एक्सप्लेन कर पाऊंगा, पर उसके लिए आपको कमेंट बॉक्स में जाके आपको लिखना पड़ेगा कि हर्ष, please talk in Hindi as well. So make sure that people overall remember, as and how we are getting, more, visibility, more interest from investors, from from people who are understanding what Dolphin Markets is able to provide, what Harsh is able to provide in terms of value, right? We're providing you with good amount of monetary value, right? So please make sure, and any doubts, any queries, any questions, you can always go and comment in the box. All right. So I hope people have understood Evantel. We even looked at Muthoot Finance for people who have taken the trades. Remember, we had provided you with a trading opportunity at 223. This was given around 15th of October. And for people, since prices were correcting, right, we had also disclosed that prices had come to an area of interest, and prices have escalated. So from the price at which, from the level at which we had provided you with the trading opportunity, trading strategy, we have been sitting almost at a 7% profitability. Yes, our targets are practical and consistent at around 5, but nonetheless, are you making money? That is the most important concern, right? So the prices have come and made 7%. Now for those who have had previous entries, right, previously, whether they would have taken on 15th of October approximately, right? I hope people who have taken the trades are clearly aware that yes, trades have been placed. For those people, the average price, I hope people can see the orange dotted line, correct? So the orange dotted line signifies the average price. Like I said, if you buy at a higher price, and for some reason prices are correcting, and we again buy, so we get the average price reduced, right? So the orange line depicts the average price, and nonetheless prices have crossed that. So for people who had taken trades on that, can also close. All right. So as you can see, we do want to make sure by showcasing that yes, we are updating also on a real-time basis. First, I showed you on the charts as to what the prices did. Then we come to the to the analysis sheet, where we make sure the values are put. So coming back to Muthoot, right? I hope people are, we are talking about this particular stock, all right? Muthoot Microfinance. So coming back to the sheet, as you can see, for the trade that was taken on 30th, we have been able to generate around 7%, right? At the same time, for the same trade, the trading strategy that was provided on 10th of October, right? So almost almost a month back. So that has been average. Remember, the prices have reached to break even. So for those people who have taken this particular trade, I would advise you to close it, right? So you don't make, but you don't lose also, right? So please understand, as and how we are providing you with opportunities, right? Oh, sorry, one second. I highlighted the wrong box. No problem. Mistakes happen. So as we had showcased you on the chart, since prices were correcting, yes, we had a previous position, but prices have also correcting and coming back, have been becoming bullish. So we have been able to generate 5 to 7% for people who have taken entry at 200. For those people who have taken entry at 223 also have attained, their average price has been achieved. So they can close trades. We can provide you with better trading opportunities, right? You do not need to hold on trade just because you have taken a trade. Remember, we are here to identify opportunities, look for potential opportunities, and provide you opportunities and make you close right after money is being made. So I hope people are able to understand. If people are able to understand, put a thumbs up, right? You can put an okay sign in the comment box. This is just to showcase you that this sheet that we maintain is for people to be clear in terms of, yes, we provide you with opportunities, and as and how the markets are dynamic, the markets keep changing. We want to make sure that we can improvise and make you money. Now, whether we take additional positions or any other actions that have to be taken, we will notify you, right? When it comes to closing positions, I will definitely let you know. But in case if I'm not available at that time, my team of assistants will help you. So you can always get back to my assistants for any kind of queries, any kind of doubts. All right. I hope people are understanding. All right. Let's get back to the charts. So I hope people have understood this. We have achieved break even for people who had taken both the trades for Muthoot Microfinance, and for people who had taken trades at 200 have made good amount of money, 5%, 5 to 7%, right? As I had showcased you on Annapurna as well, right? These trade opportunities have been making good amount of money, correct? Annapurna. Now, what is Annapurna? Annapurna, I hope people can see my screen, right? Any doubts, any queries, even if it's pertaining to audio or video, you can, let me know in the comment box, all right? So Annapurna engages in the manufacture of snacks and food products, right? So basically it comes under the consumer non-durables, right? The food, the FMCG and the food sector, correct? Nonetheless, we had provided, let us go to the, sheet in terms of how we had analyzed this, correct? So Annapurna still has trade entries right from 430, right? Let me go and check on the charts and let me mark it. So we had a trade at 430, all right? This was around September, right? Since we had initially started, I am pretty sure, hardly any one of you would have taken the trade opportunity. But nonetheless, we want to make sure that we are, achieving our potential, right? Our profitability. So let me quickly go and check the details of this particular trade. So Annapurna was given on 23rd of September, right? Let me just shift the line. 23rd of September, okay? So it's somewhere around here at 430. So this was basically entry 1, right? This becomes entry 2. Remember, we are trying our best in terms of analysis, right? But sometimes the markets are not, exactly, projecting or, performing the way they should because of certain circumstances. We will even try to discuss the different, reasons behind them. But nonetheless, let me just quickly again check. So we had provided, a trading opportunity on Annapurna on 23rd of September at around 4:13, and we had provided to you another trading opportunity of Annapurna at 8th of October, right, at 395. I hope people can see the blue color lines. They denote where the entry ideas, where the trading opportunities were provided, right? As well as we had one more, Annapurna, that was provided to you on 5th of November, right? So 5th of November, that is yesterday, 375. All right. So I hope people are able to see. Give me a minute. The third entry for Annapurna was provided to you right at 375. Let me just make sure that everything is marked. All right. All right. So looking at all the entry levels based on the charts, right? We had 375, 395, and 430. Let me quickly find out the average price. 395, 375, and 430. Give me a minute. 370, 375, 395, and 430. So the average price comes to 400. Okay. So for people who have taken trades all the way from, you know, who have taken trades all the way from 23rd of September, right? I mean, we are aware that very few people would have taken, but if you would have taken the average price for all the three trading opportunities, right? Let me make that clear and let me put the line again. Sorry, I had deleted something. Give me a minute. So we had said mentioned that 375 plus 395 plus 430, right? So as I mentioned, the average price comes to 400. Please make sure people are able to understand. For any doubts, any queries, make sure that people are, writing down in the comment box. Yeah. So the purple line, I hope people can see. Let me shift. Let me change the color to purple. For the average prices of all the three trades, for people who have taken, prices have crossed well above the average price. So you are making profit, right? Now for people who have taken trades on the 3rd of October as well, sorry, 8th of October, for people who have taken trades on the 8th of October as well as on the latest trade that was provided to you at 375, yes, that is also currently sitting. So people make sure, as and how we are providing you with trading or trading strategies, right? Hot stock. Not everyone has been taking trades all the time, right? There are some people who have taken trades, all the trades based on the potential of the company. Some people have taken trades only at 395, and as now price is corrected, people have taken another price entry at 375. Nonetheless, the average price has been attained. Now for people who have taken trades on the 8th of October also are very close to 5%, right now prices are just around 4.5%. We are looking for a 5%, right? Let me just mark it also by an orange color line. So this is the 5% target, right? Give me a minute. So the 5% target is close to 415, right? Let me just update the values. Remember, this is for the 8th of October, all right? Very important to understand, we are not just looking at one trade, and we do want to provide you with, updates for all the scenarios, correct? For people who have been able to take an entry at which was based on around 23rd of September, we have crossed the average price of 400. So if you want to close that trade, you can close that trade as well. For people who have taken trades on the 8th of October, all right, 8th of October, that itself is giving you a clear profitability currently of almost around 4.5%, right? We are looking for around 5% target. So yes, Sophia, we are going to make sure that to keep an eye for people whether they want to close positions or not. That is up to you. But the 5% target is right around the 415 area, right? So with prices currently being at 395 as entry, we want to look that prices can achieve or attain the 450 price level, right? Prices might, attain that level. We will see. Let me go quickly and check on the, our sheet in terms of making sure that we have updated them as well, right? 395, that too it's coming to 5. Remember, as and how prices are moving, we want to make sure. Remember, we are providing you with our live real time analysis as to how prices are moving, when trades were taken, which date the trade was taken, so on and so forth. Now, as and how prices are moving, please understand that we want to make sure that we can inform you for taking the right decision, right? We're going to talk about Annapurna right now. So just let prices, move a little bit in our favor as the 5% target is pretty close by. Hopefully during this trading live streaming session, we might be able to achieve it, right? So Sophia, make sure if price achieves, price level of 415, it is a good time to, exit and make 5%. Now people understand this is the purple for all three trades. Remember, I need to, cover all aspects. We had three trade ideas on this particular stock, right? So the purple line denotes the average price for all the three trades. For people who are taking trades at entry three are making good amount of money. For people who have taken a position at entry 2 have also making money, currently just attaining 5%, very close to 5%. The moment it hits 415, we will close the trade and book profits. Remember, we will also make sure that our assistants are informing you that yes, prices have achieved, are coming closer to the target area and we need to close. All right, it's very close. I hope, Sophia, you're watching the charts, and yes, as you can see, prices are very close, right? So I hope people are able to understand how we have given trade ideas on Muthoot Finance, how trade ideas at IP rings have been helped. We are seeing prices making moving and making money. Remember, the elections are currently still progressing, right? We still have a lot of you know not uncertainty, but now we can see that Mr. Trump has been leading the pack by quite a decent percentage. We were the competition between Kamala Harris and Mr. Donald Trump had been significant till yesterday, but as and how the polls are coming out, we are seeing, let us quickly go. The prices are going to move, right? So do not worry, we will keep updating you. As you can see, trades are taking, we are providing you with trading opportunities. We are analyzing how the markets are moving, and we will let you know when to close positions also. Any doubts, any queries, do not worry, you can get back to my assistants. They will inform you with all the required necessities. All right, I hope people are ready. I hope now prices are just 1 point away. Right now prices at 414. Moment price hits 415, we should be making good amount of money. We should be making 5%, right? I hope, Sophia, you're making money, right? Money, money, money. Prices have almost achieved. We'll give it maybe a couple of minutes and then we will get back. Let us just quickly look at what the US elections are holding, who's winning, because this is also very important, right? We need to be aware of what currently is happening, because such an event is very significant, right? It's very, very, very significant. Let us quickly go and check. In terms of, you can see the majority in red, right? When it comes to red, red stands for the Republican Party, and with the Republican Party, having majority, right? As you can see, Mr. Trump is just at 247 and Mrs. Kamala Harris is at 214. Yes, the probability for Mr. Trump in becoming the next president of the United States of America has increased, correct? So we are looking at all the factors and taking into consideration. There was, neck to neck competition, but nonetheless the competition has been started to being yielded by Mr. Trump, right? So definitely this isn't something to keep in mind. All right, let's get back to trading view and see how the charts are performing. The prices are still moving. Nonetheless, let the prices move. Remember, we were talking about how the IT index has been, affecting uh, the would be affected by the elections of the USA, and we will look at that also. But let us quickly just go through all the other watch list holdings, as well as see if there is any other updates in that, and then we will talk a little bit about how the IT index has been skyrocketing today, right? The IT sector has been fantastic today, so we are going to look more into those, but let's quickly first look at all the other pairs as well, right? Annapurna right now has still, with a strong fall in price. Yes, prices have corrected, but prices are currently sitting sideways. Annapurna is from the financial services sector. All right. Then we looked at Evantel for people who had, uh, for people who had taken this trading opportunity at 165. We had provided to you an area at 165 to 170. For people who entered at the earliest price have hit target, right? But for people who entered late, because we had given, the prices were fluctuating quite intensively at that time, so we were like, but nonetheless for people who entered at the earliest would have achieved 5% target as well. Looking at the next holding, IP rings, we have been finished with this. Let me remove it. Give me a minute. All right, then we have RBL Bank again. Yes, the banking sector is still, neutral by going sideways. Still no clarity in terms of price movement. We talked about how Muthoot Finance gave us, around 7%, and for people who had taken both the trades, the average price has been achieved, right? So people have closed their trades at break even. I hope people are able to understand, right? As well as for Annapurna, right? We still want prices to achieve. Remember, guys and girls, men and beautiful women, prices are dynamic, they keep moving. So does it exactly have to go at 5% for you to close your trades? A little plus and minus is fine. If I draw the line, and if I take out my ruler, and if I mark the 395 area, prices have come all the way till 4.87, right? So when there is such clear you know uh, sentiment of price moving, but sometimes people feel that, yeah, maybe I can exit a little bit early, a point two, a point 2%, change from your target area. So it's up to you whether you want to close it. We would preferably wait for price, let price come to around 5% target area, and then we will decide what has to be done. But prices are coming very close to our target area. All right, then we looked at even D-Dave plastic, right? The D-Dave plastic is basically, it engages in the manufacturing of polymer compound, right? So polymer compound manufacture, it comes into the manufacturing sector, into the chemicals sector as well, right? So it's a process based industry. With the prices currently correcting and going sideways, we had provided you with an entry at 295. Let me quickly check. So 295, as well as we had provided to you at an entry level at 330. So please let me mark it as well, correct? 295 and 330. Give me a minute. It's good to know, when some, remember, the markets are moving, we are providing you with trading opportunities, and based on those trading opportunities, let price dictate, let price, the prices are going to move. So as and how the prices are moving, we just want to make sure that we are able to improvise as well, correct? So as and how we are able to improvise, we would provide you with certain necessary steps to take, when to add positions and when to close positions. All right. So please bear in mind, and Be aware. So the first trade opportunity on D-Dave Plastic was given on 19th of September, right? At 3:30. 19th of September. All right. Over here at the level 3:30. With prices, correcting. Prices did come back to break even. Now, for people who saw prices coming back to break even, should have closed their trades as well. And again, for people who have taken the trade idea at 295, yes, prices have been coming closer to entry. Let us see how the current stock performs, right? Then we talked about even Hindalco, right? Now, Hindalco, we had provided to you a trading opportunity, three trading opportunities. One was provided to you on 18th. You know what? Let me remove all the lines. It's getting too clustered. All right. Let me put the lines again. So 18th of September. All right. Here, 18th of September, the price level that was provided to you, the trading opportunity. Sorry, sometimes my wordings go because I'm trying to multitask, but nonetheless, like I always say, when Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear, right? So first entry was provided to you at 240. Let me just demarcate it by writing at 240. The second trade level that we had provided to you was at 3rd of October at 236. So 3rd October, 3rd October is here, 236. And the latest, oh, and the latest entry that has been provided to you has been at 15th of October at 218, 220, right? So 15th of October, around 218, 220 level, right? 218 to 220. It is a zone, all right? It's an area between that. Still, prices have been correcting and have been falling significantly. Remember, the oil sector has been, Hindalco is basically in the energy minerals, right? It is in the oil energy sector, right? Let me give you a quick, overall summary of this company. It basically engages in the business of exploration, development, and production of crude oil and natural gas, right? Both onshore and offshore. So, with the geopolitical events going on, with the uncertainty, right? Remember, when geopolitical uncertainty takes place, a lot of, especially the energy sector, takes a hit because there is less consumption due to fear, due to uncertainty, and the prices of oil are also related, are having a direct correlationship with the companies as well. So that is the reason there has been a significant fall. But nonetheless, these are the three entries which have been provided to you. In terms of the average price, it's quite away. It's going to be. Let me just give you the average price also, and then we will look at what Annapurna has been showcasing. Give me a minute once again. So we had provided you at 218 as the latest trade. The previous trade was at around 236, and the first trade that was provided to you was at around 240, right? So we are getting as an average price of 231, right? Let me just mark it. So the overall average price is quite far away. Nonetheless, it is our responsibility to make sure that we are, providing you with all the information, correct? Let me just make sure everything is marked. So people make sure when prices are moving. Remember, the 5% target has been achieved, right? For people who have taken trade on Annapurna, prices have hit the 5% target. Let us just go and update it on the Excel sheet as well, right? 5% targets for Annapurna, right? And price right now has been at 415. Prices have touched 415, right? Remember, as and how we are trying to cater to a big community over here. Will everyone enter all the trades all the time? I'm pretty sure not everyone is doing that, correct? So as and how the updates have been happening, we have been letting know. Some people might have taken trades for all the trading positions of that particular stock. Some people who entered or were skeptical, but they entered at the levels that we had provided lower. Remember, it's all up to you. At the end, are you making money? If you are making money, we have been successful in showcasing our credibility, our potential, correct? So please bear in mind, for people who did take Annapurna, based on the 8th of October, we have prices have hit 415, where prices have given us a 5% area. Whether people have exited quite early, slightly early, or whether they're still holding, the prices are still around that level. But nonetheless, we have been, proving it again and again. Our main motive, in terms of providing you with this, analysis on a real-time basis by providing you with trading opportunities is towards, you understanding that yes, we are providing you with money making, strategies that can make you money. And if you can do so well in the Indian share market, in the Indian stocks, you can be very well rest assured that we can provide you much more value in the international markets, correct? The forex and gold markets. That is where our major expertise resides in, correct? We are just entering the Indian share market. So to gain, to generate trust and to generate a relationship with our valued customers, we are showcasing that yes, we can provide you with good opportunities in the market by providing you with good trading opportunity that can make you money. If there are any questions, if there are any doubts in terms of whether people are having any query, or is there a particular stock or a particular company's share, or some they have any kind of question query pertaining to the financial markets, please get back to me and I will definitely try my best to explain and resolve it, right? For any other queries pertaining to closure of trades, right, like how price approaches certain areas of interest, and we provide you by we provide you trading opportunities by making you aware that yes, these trades are upcoming. We also let you know, we inform you from the help of our assistants. We inform you that yes, the prices are also achieving or coming closer to the 5% target. And now then it is up to you. Remember, we are not we do not we are not connected to your brokerage account. We are just adding value by showcasing our potential in the Indian share market. It is your brokerage account. It is your, the broker that you have established your accounts with. We are only providing you with value in terms of how we analyze the markets, how we analyze the markets, how the markets move, how we improvise on certain trade opportunities, and provide you with money making strategies that are generating considerable amount of profitability, right? I mean, these sorry, one second. This sheet, this analysis sheet that we keep showcasing you is a clear depiction that yes, we have been consistent in the way prices have been moving, right? I hope people are able to understand. All right. Quickly, let's look at any other update, especially when it comes to even who is winning right now. Has Mr. Trump, gained any sort of, upper hand? As you can see the numbers, being at 247 for Mr. Trump, when Kamala Harris is at 214, 247, right? So 247, 250. So 20, 23 seats, 23 more votes for, Mr. Trump winning. Now we can clearly see Mr. Trump is leading, by quite a significant margin. We are anticipating that, yes, there is, higher probability for Mr. Trump winning. As I wanted to show you something else, which was important since it's related to the elections, we had to make sure to let you know that we did talk about how the IT index would be affected by the elections. And you can clearly see the markets apparently have flipped direction. We had analyzed, and based on collected data from articles, from historical events, we could see that, sorry, we could see that prices are currently inclining up, and we had also analyzed that if prices appreciate in value for the nifty it index, all right, the prices are currently are having a bullish sentiment, and we had expected that Mrs. Harris would be the markets react to what the reaction of the markets would kind of give us a depiction in terms of who might be having more probability of winning. But you see, the markets are dynamic and the markets keep changing. The markets are bullish, and we expected, if the markets are bullish, we expected um, Mrs. Harris to win. But it's the opposite. The markets are rising and Mr. Trump is currently leading. So I hope you understand, the markets are dynamic. They keep changing, correct? A quick look at what the Nifty has also been showcasing. Yes, the Nifty has started to pick up quite, you know, has started to pick up good amount of pace. Yes, in terms of technical analysis, prices have come to a good area of support. Similarly for the Sensex as well. With the entire correction, the entire month of October has been just, has been just based on only corrections, right? A correction of almost 9%. But today, as you can see, the prices have, gapped up quite significantly, right? With prices almost inching towards 1% appreciation, right? Now, as and how the results are coming closer, remember the results are still ongoing. Yeah, there has been no, decision taken, because remember, you need to win minimum 270, votes in order to become the president, right, of United States of America. So the numbers are moving. The numbers are still, every state in USA having their elections, having the majorities in terms of whether the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. But as we say, numbers do not lie. And since Trump is leading and has a higher probability of winning, we can expect some good amount of fluctuations in the market as well. I hope people are able to understand. I hope that I have been able to, add value. Remember, we are having these live streaming sessions with the ultimate goal of providing you with trading opportunities, right? We do want to analyze your current holdings also. If you do have, you can always get back to us by writing in the chat box, right? And I will try my best in terms of analyzing those particular stocks. But our main focus lies on showcasing the power of, or the potential that we bring to the table in terms of making money, right? If you are making money and if we are able to showcase, we want people to follow us, to take our trading strategies, to implement our trading strategies. And if we can perform well in the Indian share market in which we have just entered, right? So you can imagine, how well we can be doing in the international markets, in the forex and gold markets. I hope people are able to understand. We are here to help you in resolving your queries. If you have any, disputes or queries in your personal holdings, but at the same time, we are providing you with trading opportunities as well as informing you when to close those trades so that you can make profits. And if you are happy, Harsh is happy, right? If Harsh is happy, then Dolphin Markets is happy as well. So make sure to keep attending all our live streaming sessions, right? We have live streaming sessions all the way from Monday till Friday. I personally make sure to provide you with 3 live streaming sessions. The current live streaming session is the first live streaming session. The second will take place an hour prior to the market closure, so around 2:30. And the third live streaming session takes place after the market has closed, right? That is when we focus our attention from analyzing the watch list, analyzing our holdings, to understanding the technical aspects, right? Providing you education in terms of how the price moves, what are the technical behaviors, and so on and so forth, right? People, do make sure Annapurna is right. For people, remember, you have to be quick. There is no delay when it comes to the financial markets. The markets keep moving. For people who have taken the trade, yes, prices have almost touched our entry area, right? Now, when we are mentioning exact levels, um, please bear in mind, does it always have to be exact 5%? A little bit up and down is fine. At the end, are you making money? At the end, are you making money consistently? Is the entire motive behind us providing you with trading strategies, right? Our real, business, is not the Indian share market. It is the international markets, the forex and future, the forex and gold markets, right? So if we want to generate your trust by showcasing, our potential in terms of, how we're performing in the Indian share market, I think it is highly valuable, right? There is no other broker or no other financial service that I am aware of that provides you with such extraordinary results. Remember, you're getting analysis, you're getting trading ideas, trading strategies, right? Hot stocks, and you are getting education. You're getting a benefit of everything at zero cost. Remember, all this information that is being provided to you is basically at zero cost. So please take benefit of this. You're getting to basically ride a Ferrari at no cost, right? Hope people are able to understand. The markets are moving. For people who are quick in understanding and closing trades, we have achieved, right, 5%. And for those who are still holding, okay, hopefully it can go up again. All right. We looked at all the other holdings that we currently have as of now. Nonetheless, the prices have done what they had to do. Annapurna has also, quite well established, right, in terms of the trade that we were talking. Came close to it has achieved the 5% target for people who have booked trades, right? And for those who are slow, remember you have to be quick when it comes to financial trading. You have to be quick, right? We looked at all the other pairs in terms of Hind oil. Hopefully, now with the revival of, with the possibility of Mr. Trump coming into play, the oil, the fossil fuel sector, the energy, the conventional energy sector will have, a bullish sentiment. So hopefully, with Mr. Trump coming into power, hopefully, right? Fingers crossed. I mean, anything can change at the last moment, but as and how, based on the current stats, we can see Mr. Trump has a higher probability of winning. We can see the prices to, to go higher for the oil and gas sector as well. All right. The Nifty and the Sensex have been quite bullish. Good to know in terms of, we were actually expecting the opposite reaction because, with Mr. Trump leading the race in terms of candidacy for the presidency of United States of America. Quite interesting, right? When you're looking at such numbers and how the numbers have, 248, right? So 250, 22 number. So Trump is inching. Remember, we just showed you this particular web page a couple of minutes back, and the number was at 247. Right now, it's at 248. As and how the results are coming closer, we will also update you in terms of what would be the results, how are the results being established, and whether Mr. Trump, who is inching towards the 248, 250, 260, 270 mark, right? All it requires is 270 to gain the majority, right, in terms of being elected as the United States of America, President of the United States of America. Hopefully, people have understood. I hope I've been able to provide you with value. Please make sure to keep attending our sessions. Right, our live streaming sessions are currently being held for your betterment. Or look, if you benefit, then only we can understand that yes, we as dolphin markets are benefiting as well. First, in order to prove our potential to the customers, to you beautiful people, to this community, we are trying to showcase you on a consistent basis that yes, we are able to make good amount of money, showing you consistent levels, right? The numbers do not lie, correct? And when numbers do not lie, and since it is being recorded at on a real time basis, you can see it for yourself that as and how the days progress, as and how the months progress, you have been able to see it with your own eyes that yes, Harsh at Dolphin Markets has been doing commendable, has been doing exceptionally well, and with such strong profitabilities, right? I mean, our profitabilities have skyrocketed the roof, right? Just to give you a quick, cumulative value in terms of how well we have been performing. Right now, we are almost sitting at 125%. right? 125% profitability. I hope people are able to understand the power for people who had invested, 1 lakh rupees, or who had taken trades, on a trade account value of 1 lakh would be sitting at, 2 lakhs cumulative. For people with 1 crore worth of investments or trading opportunities sitting at 2 crores, you have doubled your value. You have doubled your trading account, right? You have doubled by the profits being generated, almost equivalent to 125%. Imagine the power that we are bringing, and we are stressing on the point that let us know your queries as well. Maybe you might be feeling shy to talk to someone in terms of, letting them know what should I do for a particular stock, what is your outlook for a particular index or a stock. It could be anything, right? So please do make sure that you can comment down in the chat box, or you can personally send us your current holdings as well, and we will make sure to analyze them and provide you with the best um, best judgment in terms of analysis, what we expect for the price to do. Please make sure you take advantage of this. This is only for the benefit of this community, right? And since we are providing this particular service at zero cost, it is a no breaker. It is the best deal in the world, right? So please make sure to stay tuned in the next trading session, as and how see the numbers are inclining or inching towards, right, with Mr. Trump coming more into the probability rate of winning. We would be expecting a lot of fluctuations. We saw the IT sector has been doing tremendous, right? Now, with the IT sector doing tremendous, imagine the IT sector has been doing phenomenally well, correct? Let me just remove the see, the technology sector has been doing well. The finance sector has started to pick up. Communication, there has been a lot of greens, right? With a lot of a majority of the companies are showcasing bullish optimism in the markets, right? With Mr. Trump, hopefully, right, on the path to winning the presidency election cycles, correct, of the United States of America. So I hope people have been able to understand. Any doubts, any queries, you can always get back to me or to my assistant, and we will try our best to resolve each and everyone's query. Like I always say, when Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear, right? When Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear. So let me take this opportunity to conclude today's live streaming session. Please make sure to come to the next live streaming session as well, where we will discuss and let you know in terms of any updates that have to be made in terms of our holding, or do we have new trading ideas to provide to you, new hot stock, right, new money making strategies to provide to you. So stay tuned for the second live streaming session, which will take place, and I will see you over there. All right, so until then, have a great morning. All right, and I'll see you in the afternoon. All right, take care and bye bye.